Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Elemental Skygen. And in this episode, we're going to be working on the bow power, which right now does not work, but soon it will. Alright, so if we head on down here, we're going to start with the shooting of the arrow in the first place and not the actual effects given, so... Alright. We also have to give them, like, one singular arrow, and then when an arrow is fired, then they get another one back, if you understand. Trying to think. I guess we're going to start off with the particles first. Turn this on always active. Slash execute. At E curlon. It's not curlon. Open bracket. I guess we're going to do type. By the way, every single time I click equals, it'll do that. Just to let you know. And then I'm just gonna do run slash say because I want to make sure that this command even works. Which it does. Okay. Now we do something like particle. And this is why I have this down here, because trust me, you don't want to be here. Because we would be here for literally hours testing these. But let's find something. I'm looking for something that falls, but also something that's white. So something like this. And then I'm just gonna look into this command for how to spell particle. Because I'm stupid like that. Yep, there we go. Oh gosh, okay, this is so broken. Alright. You know what, screw it. We're just gonna clone it, but with this time without the, Okay. Alright. This time we're just gonna clone it, but this time without the, without this. If I can even do that. Yes, I can. Alright. I believe we're gonna have to put the utilities underneath it. Okay, that actually worked perfectly. However, I would indeed like more, so we're gonna go down here and we're just gonna... No, because we want to be able to access all of them. Alright, hopefully that's enough particles. You know, maybe I should just pick a different particle in the first place. Because this one, I don't think it exactly falls. I mean, it falls, but it doesn't fall that fast. Alright, let's pick a different particle. And also, I just now closed that down. Alright. No, I didn't mean to do that. Forgive me. Okay. Trying to find these particles are always a little bit confusing. I could do Wither Boss and Vulnerable, but that might be too big, and I don't know how... And I don't even know what it looks like, so, yeah. Could do the basic smoke particle, but that one doesn't really fall. Let's try this one. Alright. So let's see what this looks like. I forgot that this one goes like... Well, at least, I mean... This looks pretty cool. Here, I'll show you in a second. Oh wait, no, it's not facing. It constantly faces that way, which I don't know why it does that. That's one of the effects that are kind of broken. What is this one? Magnum salt emitter. Because I know emitter always stands for the like it's constantly going. So let's see what this one stands for. Yeah, nah. Yet again, searching for like heavy air, I guess. This is usually a good one. This is usually a good one. And I have used this particle before, so I don't exactly remember what it looks like, but I clicked home on accident. Where is... Never mind. By the way, home just takes me back up to /execute. It brings you to the start of the text. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, no, plus it's even black. And apparently wait a minute, no, isn't this one data modified? Nope, okay. Wait a minute, /particle, this. Okay, then that would just be coordinates. Alright, so it's not data modified. Let's see what this one looks like. That one's red. I mean, that'd actually be a really cool one to use on fire, but no. Evoker spell might be okay. Let's test this one because I know evokers and stuff. Totally, 100%. So let's see. And I thought it was gonna come out white, but that's actually... And it like stings in the air. Do you disappear like at all? Okay, yeah, you do, but do you come back? That's the question. No, okay, so if I did want to use this command, I'd have to find a way to break it and then replace it again. What is elephant toothpaste viper particle? Wait, what is this one? I actually want to see this. Because it's actually... Oh my gosh, that would actually be so perfect. Alright, hold up. Let's clone this. Now we're gonna change the delay and ticks in some of these. Alright, so now this goes up to 12 ticks. So let's see. Okay. Alright, so now let's just duplicate this and get it up to 24 ticks. So I'll see you guys after that. So this is the second test, except for this time we have 24 commands over there constantly spewing out particles. And I think it's the exact same. How about we try something that moves a little bit slower? So like, let's try an actual bow. Because, you know, that happens. But like, if you're up in the air, you want something that's quick and fast, and that actually fires downwards. And I need a smaller one than the one in here. Because, well, I mean, it's supposed to be like something that grabs you, so I mean, I guess we could do that, because it'd be like a beam of air. Um, that's correct. Yes. I don't want to slash clear my inventory because then, you know. So I'm gonna use this as the leading bucket. Oh, by the way, these are modded items. The unlimited totem, the netherite boots, this, and then the enchanted golden apples. And now I have to get rid of these too. By the way, the items aren't modded. They're from Orion. And so, however, there's no hacking on the server. I already have everything pre-set up so that I can hack, but nobody else can. But because I'm the owner, I'm not going to grief my own server. Also, one thing that there is that there's no mods. So, whenever I say they're modded, just know they're probably, like, hacked, or they're given to me by commands that not a lot of people know how to do. So, just to let you know, there are no mods in the server, and you do not need to download anything. Like, nothing. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna try to do... Wait, electric spark particle, what is this? Bro, really? I mean, it is a cool particle. No, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very cool particle. Like, if I do... Now you get to actually see it. Like, that's a cool particle. Okay, I'm gonna save that for later, because that could actually be used for, like... That can be used for, Earth Spell. Just have, like, 150 of them. Let's see what Dragon, Death Explosion Emitter is. It's probably gonna be massive now that I think about it, but, oh, well, it's fine. I duplicated it twice. Alright. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, that's pretty damn massive. Alright. Continue searching. Conduit particles are blue, I believe. Candle flame, that's just a really small fire. Camera shoot explosion. Wait a minute, where's the small TNT explosion at? I know I just went down like a lot. I meant to. Where is the small TNT explosion? Because I know that exists. Ooh, llama spit smoke. I don't assume it's going to be a very fast particle. Let's see. That could be... Yeah, that could actually be a very good particle to use. 19. 20. Alright, so now this is going full rotation over an entire second, so we're just gonna delete this stuff. I accidentally just deleted my command block. Oh, that's fine. How does it look like going downwards? Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that. Because, like, let's say you're in the air, you're flying up. Pull out this. Shoot down. Still looks like... Alright. So that's where we're gonna leave it at. So we're gonna keep this up just in case. I don't wanna put it over there. Alright. So we have our particle system now, which is 20 commands. Now we're gonna do the attack. So I believe I could just do /effect at A and then I thought there was like entity attack. I know entity attack is in the game, but I'm trying to think. Like what? And also I know damage is in the game, I know that for a fact, but it's like it doesn't do the exact amount of damage, it does damage in the range of how much damage you want it to do. Meaning it like flippin', what do you call it? It does damage, but it does damage on the same radius of the armor. So like if you have full netherite armor, it won't do the same as having no, which is, I wanted to do 8 hearts exactly. Well, it could just do 5 hearts, but that's still... I think I'm gonna do 5 hearts because you can actually get 2 out. Alright, so let's see execute again. Run slash. I wonder if it's an event. Killed enemy event. Alright then. Let's see function. Ah, no. Alright, let's do that. No, because that's dialogue. I think we might have to do the damage command. But then that makes me think, why can't I just have airbenders have power on crossbows? Like I could just have I could just have power 6. Which then I'd have to test for how much damage that actually does. Which, I'm fine with doing that. But I can just see the damage emitter. But, alright, so let's do slash, whoops, enchant hat as with power, and then we're gonna do 5. Power apparently cannot be added to that, so I guess we're gonna do a bow. Trust me, guys, it's gonna be way better. Alright, how much damage do you do? You show me on this, but you don't show me on this. Alright. This is where we turn to Google. How much damage does a, let's say, Power 5 bow do? So it already does half its heart worth if it crits. So it already does half the player's hearts. Alright. Makes sense. But now we can add an extra effect on them. So if I just grab this, then do this. Then we go all the way back here. Or no, we still do type equals arrow. Alright, so now we would do run slash damage at E curl on R equals, let's do 5. Anybody in a 5 radius is gonna get a damage of 10. So now if I go into game mode S, slash give it S arrow. I forgot I can't be damaged because of these. Okay, so I wonder if it's actually working. Cause I have my raid night turned off, so if I go over to settings, so turn on raid night, and I do game mode S, Yup, that will pretty much almost insta-kill. Okay then. So the longer you leave the arrow there, the more damage it does. Yet again, I do not want to slash clear. Slam that back on. Oh, also, I really shouldn't be scared of this thing because, oh my god, dude. Even if this thing insta-killed me. I have a totem of undying. And the totem of dying is, as you know, the forever totem, so, yeah. Plus, then I have 32k. Alright. So let's head on back up. Alright, so we know that that works. And also, we also know that doesn't do any damage to the actual person firing it. Because it doesn't just have enough time to react. So now let's... I wonder if you can test for at S. Test for DY, which I don't know what that actually stands for. Because I know what type, tag, scores, name, and all that stuff is. Because I want to apply levitation to the person. And I also want to pull them. No, because that won't work, obviously. Can you inflict different types of damage? Yes, you can. I am stupid. Alright. Let's try just 0.1. Okay, I guess I have to do 1. Let's, so entity attack is, so I found where entity attack is, obviously. Falling block, that'd be funny. Alright, so it'll do 1 damage, but I want this to do... So let's try this. I'm no crap. Oh, my bad. Okay, here, let's do 10. For entity attack. Not even remotely. Alright. I mean, I could just apply slowness to them. Which I guess that would work in general. Like, just applying slowness to them and then, like, putting an effect at their feet that makes it look like they're being held down by air. Which, you know, I might do that. But this one I might do via a tag, so... Give them the effect slowness at E colon R equals. Let's also do 5 on this one. Doesn't work. Alright, let's withdraw. I target with the selector. Oh, wait a minute. We also have to do that. Okay, so technically this would be correct. This should be, at least. Because the execute is executing this command in the radius of the arrow. And then this shouldn't mean that it gives it slowness for everybody that's in a 5 block radius. Okay, it is. Just takes a second. And now that I say that, I believe every single one of these have a tick. Yup. And that also means that this one has a tick. And I also don't want it to be doing instantaneously. Like, I don't want it instantaneously killing them, but I do want it to do a lot of damage, so we're just gonna have it at that at 15. Alright, so that's pretty cool. But the slowness is slowness 3, and it lasts for 3. So slowness 3, that lasts for 3 seconds. No. We're gonna have slowness 5 that lasts for 15. This way you really can't run from the person. Poison. Oh wait, so that's the seconds and then it's the amplifier. Okay, so so slowness 15 is lasting for 2 seconds. So that means we put the amount of seconds for, let's say that, now we do 5. So now let's see. Yeah, ain't no way you're running away from somebody that's moving this fast while in the air. I mean, no way. And then they're constantly firing down on you too, so you're constantly getting slowed anyways. That's pretty damn mad, bro. And then I don't want him getting slowness himself, so we have to have we have to have a thing on him. 10. Okay. Now we put 2 things here. Oh no, not 2 things, we only put 1. There we go, now I cannot be slowed. Yay. And now I cannot be damaged as well. Alright. That's it. Pretty much, we're done with the bow now. Now we just need to work on the superpower, which the superpower, that's gonna be really hard to do. But I guess we're done with the bow for now. All it does is inflict slowness, which I'm actually gonna turn the slowness down by 1 because, you know, that might be a little bit too overpowered because you can constantly fire it. You can just be like, shh, shh, shh. But here's the thing, we also need to add an arrow in their inventory. So this is gonna require a lot of testing. Could do hotbar, but that gets kind of annoying. So I guess I'm just gonna do slot, and then inventory. 1. Okay, now we just have arrow. That was put right there. Okay, so slot inventory 0. That was put right there. I think I just figured it out that easily. So now we just whip this command out, do that, this, that, that. And now we just do @ecurl on tag equals arrow. Wait, no, because at A, then we do tag equals well underscore error bender. Perfect, and then we do slot, and then we do inventory. Oh wait, that's 1, meaning it'll always appear in that slot. So now we just do 0. Perfect. The unlimited arrow. Now we have the unlimited arrow. Pretty cool. Now you can fire infinitely even in game mode S. And then also arrows get deleted whenever you pick them up. But now here's the coolest thing. Excuse me, let me go down here. All right, now basically you can only fire the bow once, and the effects work on you. And I'm in creative. Give me a minute. But I believe now both of those powers are now airbender ratio. So now if we go down here through game mode S, as you can see, this doesn't work because I don't have the tag, and then this also works on myself. And I can't fire it more than once unless I pick up the arrow itself. But that can be easily fixed. Slash game mode C. I have an idea to fix it. We go down here. Oh, also, we can just do that now, because I do indeed no longer need to pick up things. I will need to pick up an anvil eventually, and I know I will. Are you just the frames? No, because you're the... Alright, there we go. Found it. Alright, now we pick up this. Up here. And then now we just do... arrow. And now, if you no longer have the airbender tag, it immediately gets rid of. So now, if you accidentally die and somebody picks up your 2 items as an airbender, they won't be able to use either one of them. So now, if I go into game mode S, can't fire the bow and I can't use the amethyst shard, but slash give at S, add airbender. Now I have infinite arrows, and I can fly with the amethyst shard. But then I remove it, and now I can't even pick up arrows that were shot by other airbenders. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, so let's head on back down. Go down here. I'm gonna get rid of all my stuff. Okay, so now these 2 powers are indeed working. Now just time for the super ability, which I have no clue how I'm gonna do. I almost just dropped that on accident. Because, like, here's the problem with the super ability. You need to have it to where if 2 players drop both your things at the exact same time, then only one person will get the power. However, like, little of a chance that actually is, there's a chance that it's gonna happen. And I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. I could just have, like, a bunch of tags that say, like, Airbender 1, Airbender 2, and then there are specific items, like, there are specific amethyst shards, specific bows that are bought by the stone masters, which are the people in there that'll give you your kits, that allow you to do your special ability, but then, like, if you die and you lose that, then how are you gonna do it? I mean, you could just have a special name attached to them. You could just have a special name in Minecraft, but then that would be very unlikely that you just have the tag of special airbender, which I would have to do that manually, which I just don't want to do in every single one of the servers. Because I'd have to clone hundreds of names if this does get popular enough, so... trying to think. Realistically, how would we do this? Technically, I don't have to have it that way. I could have an armor stand that drops a special ability, and then just if somebody takes a special ability, there's coverage that the person that's not an airbender that took it, it just gets cleared from their inventory, but then you just waste the cooldown. Then how would the cooldown work in the first place, and how I would give them back their things. I would give them back their things with /give, but so I know that much because these are both not named and they don't have to be named. The amethyst shard, based off its history, is a stone itself, and then the bow, its arrows are infused with the stones. Also, I'm gonna remove the name on this. I think the armor stand method will work. Alright. Because then I can just have like a special named armor stand. But then that makes me question, how do you summon things with names? Like, um, I mean, I guess let's just do on, on, on underscore calm. The hi, I guess. Alright, so yeah, you can summon things with. Alright. But now would that work for an armor stand? Summon armor stand. Tildy, tildy, tildy. Tildy, tildy. I mean, this doesn't really matter. I mean, it's an armor stand. Doesn't really have a calm down state. Then we just do high. That would work. Okay. Um. All right. All right. So let's summon that same armor stand. Now let's have something happen to this armor stand. So just gonna grab this. Put you on always active. Now we're gonna do /execute as at e curl on type equals armor underscore stand curl on name equals hi. Did I spell that correctly? Yes, I did. All right. Run /hi / say hi. So now if you don't exist, good. Now if you do exist, good. Now let's have you. Oh God, crap! I accidentally clicked. I'm pretty sure my Nitro 5 thing. That's my Nitro 5 thing. Forgot what it's called. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. So then there's like stuff down here. So like I've had stuff cloned. I've had stuff be cloned before. So let's have you run /clone. You know what? Let's just try standardized method. So we're gonna have this up here. Now we're gonna have a frame. Okay, apparently I did need a frame. Alright, but we're gonna /clear glow frames at least. Alright, then we do that. Okay, perfect. Let's give it as a frame. Do that, and then we'll pretend that that's the super bow for now. It's not going to be, but let's pretend that it is. Alright, now we'll summon this thing. It deleted the command. Okay, so, I mean, this was the command. So it cloned that with itself. Alright, so what's the difference between these two commands right here? Well, one is a lot longer, but you know. Positioned as. Okay, found it. Found my issue. We do armor underscore stand name equals hi, and then we do. God, I just had a little bit of mini seizure. Sorry about that. Alright. Now we clone this block right here. Three nine seven. It's not 397, it's 387. Now we do minus 24. Minus 24. Now we do 102. 102. Then now we just type in those exact coordinates again. Now we just do that. Hold up, what's wrong? Give me a minute. Oh wait, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Run slash clone. Oh my gosh, it works! Sorry about that. Okay, it works. And here's the thing, it clones all of the data as well, so like, alright. Jeez. I cannot believe that that just worked. Alright, throwing this up there. Okay, now this is where we truly test. It's not what I wanted to do. You are going to be... Alright, now we're gonna turn you off. And you off. Now we're gonna have this on, and then this is off. I want you to be off. You're off. Good. And I'm gonna set you to impulse just to be sure. Alright, so now we do summon that same armor stand. Oh, wait a minute, no, because this is going to... So if I do that. Yep. Alright, so that's what's wrong, and that's why you need coordinates. I cannot believe I just fell. But, okay, that's what's wrong. Alright. So it looks like you cannot have that, and you have to have coordinates. Alright. Also, we're gonna have this delay and taking like 50. Actually, no, we're not gonna have this as a tick. We're just gonna have summoning the armor stand as a tick. Because we can have a cooldown timer thing. You'll understand that later. Alright. I can move you over there. Then I'm gonna add a sign right here that specifically says, do not break. Do not destroy. This is the story. Don't do anything to this. Now we're just gonna clone. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go back down, we're gonna empty out my inventory. Except for all the data modified, you don't. Okay. The infinite arrow, bro. I love this infinite arrow. Other people are probably gonna try to use that as a lag method just by throwing down all the arrows, but let's be for real, dude. This map's so, this map's so small that I'm easily gonna catch you. Even if you do have hacks, like flipping, no clipping out of the map and, like, going down here and, like, going over, like, all the way back there, you act like you're gonna be even rendered, dude. Plus, I'm probably just gonna add a lag clear eventually. But the lag clear will be, like, once every 2 hours because, you know, it's not exactly a lag clear, but, you know, you get the point. And also, I may as well just move this here anyways. Yep. Alright. I mean, that's the bow done. Well, officially, at least. Alright. So we're not done with the super bow yet, though. The super bow isn't actually gonna be a bow. It's gonna be a, so, like, it's not gonna fire out arrows. It's gonna fire out, it's gonna be like a command thing. So, like, so basically, you're gonna hold the thing out, and it's gonna be like a machine gun. So, you're gonna hold a specific item out, and it's gonna be like, here, let's actually try to find something. Let's go through let's go through the creative menu, and let's actually try to find something that would look like a bow, I guess. Well, the bow and the crossbow, obviously, but, like, I mean, you know, you get the point. I could use a magnifying or a spyglass. Spyglass isn't exactly air themed, though. Could use a candle. Could use a powder snow bucket. I mean, that makes sense. I guess. Kinda. Barely. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Could use a beacon. A square minigun. Alright. But, I mean, in reality, I think that's where I might leave this episode off. I'm gonna think about this for a little bit. I mean, I've already been recording for a very, very long time. We'll see how long I've been recording for. I've been recording for 58 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, we figured out a lot. Quite a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean a very, very decent amount. We figured out the correct particle to add on this guy. So, he's fine. We made the bow tag dependent, so you have to be an airbender in order to use it. We added infinite arrows. We added. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. That's the airbender thing. Then this. We added the slowness thing. We added its damage. As you can see, we added damage. We added the slowness. So, right now, this is just a very powerful bow. And don't worry, all the other benders will get as powerful things as this. But actually, I'm going to leave it off at one last thing. Actually, what should I leave it off at? I was going to do the enchant, but you know what? I'm just going to do that later. I'm going to do that in the miscellaneous episode, but let me go flying on upwards up here. Okay, guys, that's where we're gonna leave this episode off. We actually got a bow that works now. Actually, I know what I should leave this episode off at. Slash enchant at a current tag equals air underscore bender curlon equals power 5. And now if you just have a bow, looks like that, and then you get it. And now you have your airbending bow. Alright, so we made things easy for me in the future. And yeah. So that's all I want to say. Baba! Oh my god, bro. Hold up. You know, I gotta do this more professionally. You know, I've messed this up so many times. Alright, so if you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Elemental Skygen and our brand new power, the Bender's Bow, which, as you can see down there, flying downwards, doing its little particle things. So tiny super bow, you know, all specially and everything, causing slowness on everything down there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!